Just wanted to talk about backdrops, using backdrops in your photos and your videos. Now, obviously, you can shoot against the countryside, trees, that sort of thing, but it also you can also shoot with ordinary backdrops. Now, what you see behind me, that is a collapsible green screen. I put it up to kind of hide all the stuff on my shelves and things, but also you can use that to shoot against, and then in your editing you can take that color out and put it against a different backdrop. So you can put somebody in front of a seaside scene or something like that. But also think about things like, I've got in my front room, I've got a roll of white paper which I use as a backdrop for photography for some of my portraits. I've also got black material which I've picked up to use as a black backdrop, and I've used it on several occasions. So you don't always have to pay for stuff. I found that in I believe a charity shop or somewhere like that. But there are rolls available in photographic shops like it was Calumet, but it's now Wix. Wix are taking their things. And there are all sorts of colours available. You can get bright colours, you can get cream colours, that sort of thing. But what you can also get are pre-printed images on, I think it's like roller banners and backdrops that either go on the wall or are freestanding. So you can have backdrops such as bricks, romantic scenes such as kind of snowflakes or lights. You can have all sorts of backdrops to suit the mood of what you're trying to do. And when you're using those, obviously think about it creatively so that you're thinking about how you're going to create your image, because it's not just taking the picture, it's how you then position your model or yourself or whoever it is or whatever it is in front of that backdrop. Also, what I mean by backdrop is the kind of natural backdrop that you might see in an image. So, for instance, if you were kind of going for a walk on a cliff top or something like that, your backdrop would be maybe the sea in the background, or maybe some cliff tops behind you, or maybe woodland, maybe some trees behind you there. What I would say, just be careful that if you're in front of a brick wall or something like that, there aren't things growing out of your model's head or growing out of your head, because that can look quite strange. So when you're positioning yourself or positioning your model, check behind you as well. Check what's obviously in front of you, check what's behind your head, and make sure that you're positioned in a position that doesn't look like you've got trees growing out of your head or a lamppost growing out of your head, and that can look very odd. So there are all sorts of different angles to thinking about a backdrop. So I hope that's been of use. And if you need to know any more, just drop me a line or give me a call. Thanks very much. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend.